You are welcome to Travel and Work, your one-stop channel for latest updates, news and information about traveling, working, studying and living abroad. If you are visiting this channel for the first time, you are welcome and I hope you are doing great. The UK government's new policy to restrict dependence of certain visa holders in 2024 has generated significant uproar and deep concern. Even some British citizens are threatening to sue the government. The reason is that the ban does not exclude them. While the official justification has been focusing on decreasing net migration, the rationale behind this policy is complex. So, in today's video, we will discuss the reasons the UK government has been bringing multiple policies restricting people from bringing their dependents to the UK in 2024. You want to watch till the end, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to always be notified when we publish new updates. The UK government, in its attempt to clamp down on immigration, has announced restrictions on students' dependents, skilled workers' dependents, family, spouse and health and care workers' dependents. The announcement stated that the student would not be able to bring their dependents again to the UK from 2024. The reason for this restriction was that it will reduce net migration and will encourage students to return home after their studies are completed. On the other hand, care workers' visa aims to address workforce shortages by encouraging healthcare workers to return home after training. Besides these two restrictions, the government went ahead and put a restriction on both British citizens and non-British citizens on the skilled worker visa. This happened when it announced a salary threshold of £38,700. This is more than double the previous minimum salary threshold. In an attempt to restrict non-British citizens, they restricted their own citizens. You want to know that this created a lot of confusion and tension among the British citizens themselves, as most of them are unable to earn that amount per year. Some of the citizens considered taking the UK government to court and accused them of separating numerous numbers of British families for their own personal benefits. Later on, the UK government reconsidered this, with a new modification that states that the salary increment will be in stages. So it will be from £29,000 to £35,000 and £37,500 respectively. This is to be implemented between June 2024 till 2025. The majority of British workers are not satisfied with this new plan because the £29,500 is still on the high side. The question is, why is the UK government placing these restrictions on dependents of British and non-British workers and students? The answer we can come up with at this moment is to reduce net migration by all means possible. The UK has witnessed a rapid increase in net migration in recent years and that has exceeded the government targets. The government believes that the dependent ban on students and social care workers will surely reduce immigration figures. At the moment, the UK public is stressed over the immigration surge. The UK government has pledged to solve public concerns about the impact immigration has on public services and resources. The UK government believes their policies are putting into consideration the economy in a way that will address skilled workers' shortages and address the minimum wage policy. Social care workers are a controversial topic at the moment and its effect on the workforce shortage. While some have argued it will motivate care workers to return to their home countries after training, critics say it will bring about staff shortages and hinder care quality. The significant increase in the minimum salary requirement for skilled workers visas is aimed at attracting highly skilled professionals and it discourages employers from relying on cheaper labor from overseas workers. This might be a huge disadvantage for some industries and reduce foreign investments. Reducing the number of dependent applications could make the visa processing system easier. It might take off the pressure on the Home Office and reduce application wait times. There will be more focus on specific visa categories. The government also stated that many individuals abuse the visa routes by bringing dependents not related to them from various countries. These are one of the reasons that the government is clamping down on dependent visas in the UK. The reason for these bans are fair enough. There has been the abuse of various visa routes. Other reasons is that the Conservative Party and all those who voted the UK out of the European Union, including the MPs, want to fulfill the promise they made to the British people at all cost. In all the promises that were made, only a handful of them have been attained. Net migration rose from 300,000 to 750,000 as a result of COVID-19. Should we safely say that if all the jobs which the foreigners had occupied were given to British citizens, they would not have been able to come in and abuse the visa routes with their dependents? As we can see, the Conservative Party wants to make things right with these new policies and gain favor in the eyes of the MPs, in order to be voted again and continue ruling. They now want to make British people happy and improve the economic situation of the country. The decisions they are taking are affecting the British citizens themselves, and that is a bump in their strategies. In all of these, will the now ruling party succeed in their plans? If they do, touch wood. What will be the future? What are your thoughts on these? Please feel free to share your thoughts on the comment box below. I will wrap up here. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to this channel and keep yourself updated on what is happening in the UK and the immigration updates. See you in the next video. Bye for now.